Good morning. It is Monday. I've actually almost had a decent night's sleep finally, so that might be a good thing tonight. I might not kill the group, maybe. Who knows? Predictions. I actually think this one's going to be fairly straightforward. Because we're still in Austerna. There's still really only two paths to take. Either they continue on the trials, or they head towards the throne room. And that choice is really being taken away from them as well, because just recently they have, Avorian rather, has informed the Soul of Space that they have discovered that the throne of the world, the bones of the world, which is the throne that Old Man Winter sits upon, appears to be made out of the bones of a spelljammer. Now, I haven't really gone into the Soul of Space and its history, for good reason, because of the group, only Vorian is aware of its history. But suffice it to say that its history is actually tied quite closely to the Spelljammer, and that the idea of a giant sitting on a throne made out of the bones of a Spelljammer has infuriated the soul, to a point that it's nearly beyond reasoning. And at that point, it informed Vorian, because bear in mind, even though the Soul of Space is, in many ways, the Soul of Space is Vorian's familiar, but it's a Rhaegar aesthetic, and beyond that, it's a unique aesthetic that is, it is self-aware, and it has free will. It is not bound to obey him. They have agreements between them, and in most cases it chooses to obey him, but it is not in any way tied to obeying him. And at this point, it is basically said, we need to destroy that throne. We need to stop this desecration. And it's given Vorian 24 hours. It says, I will wait here for you 24 hours for you to return, and then I am going to go basically rain down hell on the throne. Now, the trial that they were conducting last session, they've so far, with 3 of them attempting it, spent about 12 hours on that trial. Meaning that they don't have long left before their ship leaves them. Yeah. Which could make things very interesting. So, what do I think is going to happen in this game? I do think they will manage to get back to the Soul of Space, because they do have the ability to teleport. Now, because of where they are, the further away from the soul they are when they attempt to teleport, the more of a chance of an issue occurring. To avoid spoilers, I won't go into why there will be an issue just yet, but there very well could be an issue. They'll get back to the soul of space. There will very likely be a debate of some kind about continuing through the trials or going to the throne. There's also going to be the issue that most of the group is here to help Old Man Winter. And at this point, the soul of space wants to eradicate him from existence, which could become a bone of contention. Maybe. Who knows? If they finally get to the throne room... Excuse me. I seem to always be tired. If they finally get to the throne room, then they'll confront Sveltnum, Old Man Winter. And they will discover a number of things. A lot of things. That will end up being a very interesting discussion. Very interesting. I'm trying to think of what I can say that won't give anything away. There will be a choice to make. They are going to be presented with a much bigger view of the situation, and given a choice. Oh, I'm back. Phone call right in the middle of my trying to get my thoughts together. Yeah, so I'd forgotten exactly where I was up to before, but they're going to be presented with a wider view of the situation, a bigger look at what they've been involved in, and they're going to have a choice to make. They will have to make a decision, which some of them probably will not like. And there will probably be some disagreement amongst the group into what that decision should be, which will prove interesting. But we are leading up to the climax of this game. We are leading up to the crescendo, and things are getting big. I mean, very much, exactly, actually. We're leading up to a battle of the five armies type of Lord of the Rings conflict. We have armies crashing together from all sides. And the group is basically through the... Alright, well, my players might get a couple spoilers here, but I hope not. Hopefully they will have gotten to this point before watching this. Basically, the players, through Old Man Winter, are going to have a chance to shape the future of the known spheres. Basically, Sveltnum has been debating how to proceed. He is in the process of awakening an army which can turn the tide of the war. But he's determining which way to turn that tide. And the group is going to have a chance to influence his choice. So that's kind of where we stand. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up with that. I'll talk to you all tomorrow, and we'll see what actually happened.